let's just get straight into the what if, guys, because my other videos, they're not coming out anytime soon. So let's just get straight into this what if. This what if was supposed to be made a while ago, but I never got to it because I had no time. So without further ado, let's get this started. Sasuke is born with a weird diamond shape marking on his palm. Fugaku's wife always thought it was a birth defect or a birthmark. But Fugaku knew it had to be some mysterious power. But when he found out that Naruto Uzumaki had the same exact diamond palm in his hand, he thought it was something just like Minato, something that was passed down through generation. Maybe maybe new generations, or unlocking this weird power. Maybe Fugaku tries to test it out with Sasuke and try to force Sasuke to activate it, but it just would not work. So Sasuke and Itachi never hung out at all, really. But when Itachi slaughtered the clan, the seal Itachi noticed it expanded across his body and made one of his Sharingan develop to the three tomo already. But before Sasuke could do anything, he passed out. As soon as Sasuke woke back up from a few seconds, Itachi put him under a genjutsu again to make him relive the Uchiha massacre 100 times again, over and over again. Just like he did in canon. Sasuke gets more and more enraged that Itachi would do this to his little brother. So eventually Sasuke powers through, and okay, then everything goes similar to canon. Now let's head back to Shippuden. Now we just got back from defeating Deidara, and now Sasuke and the others are coming back to the village. Sasuke and Naruto are still kind of angry at each other, but since Sasuke and Naruto realize that if they pour their chakra into that weird diamond, it causes a core sealing, kind of like what the curse mark does for Sasuke, and it gives him a cool, unique ability that can absorb chakra-based techniques. So Sasuke and Naruto clash into each other, training, which makes their karma seals come back. Naruto and Sasuke look at their karma seals and wonder what is this. So they start fighting again, but eventually Sasuke throws a cartoon. Oh my god, why did I say cartoon? Oh my god. He throws a fireball at Naruto, and the fireball, Naruto puts his hand out and absorbs the fireball. Sasuke wonders if he could do the same thing, so he tells Naruto to shove a Rasengan into him. Naruto starts up a massive Rasengan, and right before it hits Sasuke puts his hand out and absorbs all of it. Sasuke wonders this power is really unique and really good. He wonders what else he could do with this. He wonders if he could push past his limits already and maybe defeat Itachi with this power. The Karma Seal spreads back into a diamond shape on his palm, and so does Naruto's. They have a few time to train since they're not out looking for Sasuke. Kakazu would still get beat by Naruto, and I feel like Sasuke would be there with Kakashi, but they'll take out a few more hearts this time, and Naruto would probably just one-shot Kakazu, and Shikamaru would still kill, what's his name? He'll still kill Lord Jashim! Okay, I'm gonna stop there. That's like the main thing I'm worried about, and the main thing that is gonna mostly change is the Sasuke and Itachi fight. Itachi lures Sasuke away from the village, and Naruto's team is tracking him down. Kisame has to fight the same team, especially with the buff Naruto with the Karma Seal that can access it at will. Sasuke appears in front of Itachi and fights. They start fighting, and eventually Itachi shoots a ginormous fire dragon, and Sasuke karma still spreads around his body, and Itachi sees this. Sasuke's Sharingans are glowing blood red, and he absorbs the fireball, which Itachi sees this, and he wonders if he can absorb ninjutsu. So what Itachi does, he activates his Susanoo off rip and swings his sword. Sasuke can't defend it by this, so he gets hit by the Susanoo sword, doing severe damage. Now let's come back to Kisame fight. Kisame is fighting all of them at once and traps Kakashi and some of the others in a water prison using water clones. So it's just Naruto, Hinata, and Kiba versus Kisame. Naruto, Kiba, and Hinata all jump back and make up a plan. 10 Narutos jump out from bushes running towards Kisame. Kisame defeats them easily, but one of them is is holding his leg. Kisame kicks him into the lake, which gives Kisame an idea. He uses hand sails and he uses water style whirlpool jutsu, which causes a giant whirlpool in the water to suck Naruto into the depths. Naruto was expecting this, so he tells Kiba to hurt. Kiba jumps out from the bushes as well, and he sees 10 Kibas as well. This kind of surprises Kisame, so he just does the same thing. But before he can, two Akamaru start biting his leg, and he falls to the ground. He kicks the two dogs off of him, which poof into smoke. All they see is a beak, like a flash of light, fly right towards him. But before he can do anything, Hinata starts closing off his chakra points. Kisame is able to break out of it, but he's still got some of his chakra points closed, so he's a little bit weaker. Kisame tries to back up, but before he can, he feels a big pain behind him. He sees Naruto shoving a massive Rasengan into his back, killing him almost instantly. Kisame is on the ground bleeding out, and he gets up and does the absorb Samehara and becomes his beast transformation. Now let's get back to the Sasuke and Itachi fight. They've been fighting for a while, throwing kunai, doing genjutsu battles, but eventually Sasuke summons a three-headed snake from his neck. And he goes into his curse mark level 2 with the Karma Seal. Sasuke doesn't kill Orochimaru, so Orochimaru tries to manifest with this and try to take over Sasuke's body, but he gets poked with the Toxic Blade again, sealing Orochimaru again. Naruto and the others come out and they see Sasuke preparing Kiden. It strikes down and it actually hits Itachi, but Itachi activates his Susanoo. He starts slowly walking towards Sasuke, and Naruto thinks he's gonna kill him, but before he can do anything, Itachi pokes Sasuke on his head, and he falls to the ground. Naruto runs towards Sasuke immediately before Obito or Tobi could even get a chance to get Sasuke. Obito and Zetsu are kind of furious that Naruto is so annoying, and especially with this power Naruto and Sasuke have, there could be unstoppable. As they're walking away with Itachi's dead body, Sasuke is thinking to himself, "Why would you poke me in my forehead, Itachi?" Sasuke gets warped away by Obito against everybody's will, and Obito starts to talk to Sasuke. Before Sasuke can do anything, once he looks at Obito, Amaterasu shoots out of Sasuke's red eye and burns Obito. But he goes intangible before it can do serious damage. He gets the truth about Itachi unlocking his Mangekyo, but Obito says he could go blind using his Mangekyo Sharingan. So he says if you don't retrieve Itachi's body from Konoha's grasp and take his eyes, you will go blind if you use your Mangekyo. Sasuke still fights Killer Bee, but he tries to absorb the Bijudama, but when he does, he takes serious damage from it, and Sasuke's almost at the verge of death. But they still end up capturing Killer Bee, supposedly. The fourth Shinobi, I was gonna say fourth Shinobi World War. When they get back, they see a figure floating inside the air. The figure says Almighty Push and destroys everything. Naruto and the others rush towards Pain, but they're getting completely beaten down since Naruto doesn't have Sage Mode. Naruto's too weak to use his Karma, so Naruto runs over and jumps inside of a barrel. He weaves hand seals, and that's where I'm going to leave Naruto's story off for now, since this is Sasuke's story. Sasuke brings back Killer Bee, and he goes back to go hunt down Konoha's Ninja. The 5 Kage summon happens, and he sees Danzo as Hokage. He attacks just like normal, but this time when Danzo tries to shoot ninjutsu attacks, Sasuke just absorbs them and slowly beats Danzo, overpowering Danzo and destroying Danzo. I said Danzo's name so much right there. Danzo. Alright, let's get back into the story. Danzo dies, and Sasuke retreats to Konoha. It's all destroyed and in disarray. Sasuke runs towards where Itachi's body was held and where it was sealed. Sasuke breaks the seal with his karma and rips open the seal. He takes Itachi's body. He takes Itachi's eyes and then leaves. But before he could leave, Kakashi runs into Sasuke. Sasuke holding a jar full of Itachi's eyes. Kakashi knows what he's trying to do. He asks Sasuke why is he doing this and why would he join the Akatsuki. After all, we did try to save you, Sasuke. Sasuke says his hatred is way beyond his Kakashi. He charges up a Chidori fused with his hatred and his Amaterasu. So an Amaterasu type Chidori and an Onyx Chidori basically. He blitzes towards Kakashi before he could kill Kakashi. Naruto jumps in the way and absorbs the Chidori. Sasuke gets angry, and him and Naruto start clashing. Sasuke being a little bit stronger than Naruto, since Naruto doesn't have Sage Mode in this timeline, so Naruto is getting pummeled into the ground. Naruto gets drop kicked in his back of his head, slamming into the ground, kicking him into a bunches of rocks. Naruto wakes up and he sees a gateway. He sees Kurama. Kagoromo appears and rips the gate off, and Kurama opens up. At first, he tries to kill Naruto, but Hagoromo convinces him no. Hagoromo tells him that you need to work with him as a partner. You might not like humans, but this is the only way to stop from Kaguya being destroyed. Kurama is actually really angry for this, but he knows he can't lie to his father. So he decides to give Naruto to actually share a bond with Naruto. Naruto Kurama fist bump. Kurama smiled a little bit, seeing how much Naruto's grown up. And yeah. Sasuke sees a giant yellow flashing, Naruto enveloped in a yellow cloak, and Naruto's instantly in KCM 2. The reason why he's in KCM 2, because KCM 1 is really just an unstable version of KCM, because it's really just Naruto taking Kurama's energy and Kurama slowly killing him. Let's put this in perspective. When Naruto was using the thing, like the KCM 1, he was forcibly taking Kurama's chakra, which could impossibly kill him. But when he's in KCM 2, he has full cooperation of the Nine Tails. So that means he's not getting killed slowly. Alright, let's get back into this. Naruto blitzes towards Sasuke and starts pummeling Sasuke, beating Sasuke to a pulp. Sasuke retreats with Obito, but Naruto knows he needs to get stronger and learn Sage Mode. He goes to Mount Miyamoku before the war starts, and the war starts. Alright, guys. Should I make a part 2 or should I do another part to this? Should I make a part 2 or should I do another part to this? You guys decide. Without further ado, I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Peace out. And by the way, if this video doesn't come out, like, around, what's today? Tuesday. If this video doesn't come out Tuesday, December, I gotta check my date. Hold up, guys. If it doesn't come out Tuesday, December 8th, that's the time I'm recording this, Tuesday, December 8th. Then I'm sorry because I'm probably just booked right now. I'm working on 3 what-ups today, so please spare me the hate. Alright, see y'all guys later. Peace out and have a wonderful